Hi everyone. This is Abhijit here. I just wanted to share some, observations of mine with respect to correlation between what is happening in the sky versus what is and its effect on what is happening with Bitcoin and the crypto domain, the crypto market. Don't follow the stock market much because I'm not invested there, neither on S&P 500 or on NSE or BSE in India. It's so I'm either on traditional investments like land and gold, or on crypto. So um, what I've observed, so I've been observing this since last 5 6 years, ever since I've been following, and it's all more or less like research, and observing. I don't have anything concrete. That's why I just want to say I'm sharing, and I'm not trying to claim that this is it and this is how it's going to be, and just putting it out there on, to see if if you guys can follow and see if this plays out what I'm about to say. So what I notice, so it's about 1:20 in the afternoon here on 27th of January. And what I notice is that this morning, the markets fell early morning, and I was trying to figure out as to what's happening in the sky, which is why, because of which the markets are down. And I figured out everything else kind of seems okay. Nothing's changed much. Mercury has kind of started to becoming, combust, but it's not very close to the sun yet. It's still kind of 9 degrees away. I'll be more worried about Mercury when it comes within 4 or 5 degrees, or maybe 3 degrees of sun, which is going to happen next month, somewhere in the next month. We'll come to that. But currently, what I see is that's Rahu, which is at 5 degrees 54, and this is the mean node. The true node, the Rahu, let me show you on the software, the other software that I use, Solar Fire. Okay, so this is the serial chart, the Lahiri Anamsa. Rahu is currently 27th of Jan. So Rahu is at 4 degrees and 29 minutes, and Neptune at 3 degrees 37 minutes. They are basically coming close to each other. Rahu is retrograde, Neptune is moving forward, so they're coming close to each other, and eventually they will. And because of this closeness, perhaps we're seeing, and this is just my observation. I could be wrong, but then um, this is one thing that has kind of played out, and this is going to play out for a couple of weeks now. And if this is the reason why the markets have corrected, then I think this goes on until, because Rahu and Neptune, they keep coming close to each other, until the until so if you notice that around 7th of February, they are exactly on each other, 3 degrees 56 minutes. And then Rahu, and then they cross over, and then they start going apart. So it's that thing. So this is why it's happening. And then when that happens, things cool down. And then if you see around 9th of Feb, and then around 11th, 10th of Feb, 11th of Feb, now what has happened is Neptune is at 4 degrees of and 4 minutes, and Rahu is going about 3 degrees and 34 minutes. And by that time, what is also happening is that Mercury, which is right now, so going back to what's happening, if I monitor what's, so for example, 28th of January, I'll start from there. If you see Mercury, which is right here, 7 degrees right, and Sun is in 15 degrees. So Mercury starts catching up with the Sun. It comes close at 14 degrees and 19 degrees on 2nd Feb. It's still not worrisome, but What happens is around 5th of Feb, you see, Mercury is kind of within 3 degrees 20 minutes of the sun, and it's combust, it's proper combust. And it comes very close, and then it eventually crosses over on around 10th of Feb. And around 7th of Feb, Rahu and Neptune are crossing over. And so I think that this period between, say, 7th of Feb and 12th of Feb, 13th of Feb, because they will, by that time, they've clearly kind of moved away. Um, and I think that period is going to be a period of further correction, or, it's going to, there's going to be some damage, in my opinion. Now, the other thing is that um, around 5th of Feb, or 4th of Feb, Jupiter goes Jupiter goes direct, and I mean it's retrograde right now, so it goes and then stationary and then starts going direct, or it is going like that, and then now this stationary and then goes direct, whatever way you may look at on the screen. But that is also happening around 5th of Feb, 4th of Feb. So this whole period, there is a lot of transition happening. There's a lot of, a planetary movement happening, which could trigger a correction, in my opinion. So um, I think starting now until 12th or 13th of Feb, things look a little, bleak. They don't look very bullish. But it's not the end, because as soon as this gets corrected, as soon as this is over, I think markets will start going up again as they are expected to, because everything else kind of apart. So, all that is happening now, and then after that, things are kind of okay until Rahu and Saturn come together, which is happening in the first week of April. Rahu is crossing over to, while being retrograde, it's going to get into Aquarius, and from Aquarius, Saturn's going into Pisces. So they're kind of again coming like that close and going away. So that's going to be a very slow kind of movement, slow transition. That's also going to be of some worry. At least I feel that. So yeah, I don't proclaim to be a master at this. I'm just observing, and let me know if other astrologers are listening to me, and what do you think about this? Is there any other theory that you think could be in play which I'm missing out on? I don't generally follow a lot of other stars apart from the 9 planets being used in the Vedic system, plus Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So let's see how it goes. Do your own research. Again, I'm not a master at this. This is just an observation. Please look at it as entertainment or education, but not really investment advice. And just hodl, don't worry much. Markets are going to be, they will come back. I don't think it's, it's over, and the bull market is over, and so it's a bear market now and all that. So thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.